have you ever had something happen online, a message, a notification, a comment, and even though nothing's actually happened, your stomach drops, your chest tightens, your mind starts racing, and suddenly you're thinking, what the fuck is going on? That's not weakness, that's your brain going into full survival mode. And today, I want to talk about why that happens, why trolls and anonymous bullshit hit so hard, and how to deal with it without letting it ruin your day or your head. Here's the truth that most people don't realise. Your brain doesn't give a shit if a threat is physical or digital. When something feels unsafe, especially when it's unclear or anonymous, your brain's threat system lights up instantly. The amygdala, which is basically your internal alarm bell, doesn't stop and ask questions. It just shouts, "Something's wrong! Act now!" Heart rate goes up, breathing changes, cortisol and adrenaline get dumped into your system. That's fight or flight. And according to research from places like Harvard and UK health bodies, perceived threat triggers the exact same stress response as real danger. So if you've ever thought, why the fuck am I this stressed over something online? That's why. Your nervous system is ancient. It was built for predators, not IP addresses and comment sections. Here's where it really messes. Certainty, even bad certainty, is easier to handle than not knowing. Not knowing who's behind something, not knowing their motive, not knowing if it's real, serious, or just some bored prick with too much time. Psychological research shows that uncertainty increases in anxiety far more than confirmed negative information. Your brain fills in the gaps with worst case scenarios because it's trying to protect you. And that's when your thoughts spiral. Is this personal? Are they targeting me? Do they know something I don't? That's not drama. That's biology doing its thing, boldly, in a modern world. Let's talk trolls. Studies into online trolling show that a chunk of these people genuinely get a kick out of provoking emotional reactions. Some score higher in traits linked to sadism, meaning they enjoy upsetting others. Let that sink in. They're not smarter than you, they're not stronger than you, they're just bored, insecure, or miserable. And anonymity gives them permission to be a cunt. And anonymity removes consequences. That's why someone who'd never say shit to your face suddenly becomes brave behind a screen. The goal isn't to win an argument, the goal is reaction. Once you react emotionally, publicly, impulsively, they've already won. This is important. When something happens online, hacking fears, trolling, threats, it feels personal because it hits your identity and sense of control. Research into cyber stress shows that when people feel watched, targeted, or exposed, anxiety spikes, even if no actual harm occurs. It's not about what happened, it's about what it represents. Loss of control, loss of safety, loss of privacy. Your brain reads that as, I'm vulnerable, and it reacts accordingly. Here's where we stop talking theory and start taking control. Call out the fear, out loud if you have to. Ask yourself, what do I actually know? What am I assuming? What's fact and what's my imagination being a dick? Most stress lives in the story you're telling yourself, not reality. Name it and it loses power. Take action, even small action. Stress hates action. Change passwords, enable two-factor authentication, log off, go for a walk, or lift something heavy. Movement and action tell your nervous system, I'm not helpless. And that's how you shut down fight or flight. Don't feed the fuckers. Research is clear on this. Trolls thrive on emotional reward. No reaction equals no payoff. That doesn't mean being passive, it means being intentional. Reframe stress. It's information, not danger. Stress isn't proof you're weak. Stress is your nervous system saying, something feels uncertain. That's it. Once you understand that, stress stops being scary and starts being useful data. Truth that most people need to hear. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by something online, you're not broken. Your brain is just running outdated software in a modern world. It is designed for lions. Now it's dealing with Wi-Fi and strangers with opinions. That's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to learn how to manage it. Bullies, Trolls and anonymous threats don't have power. Your reaction gives them power. And once you understand how your stress works, once you stop letting uncertainty run the show, you take that power straight back. If this helped, share it with someone who's letting online bullshit live rent-free in their head. New episodes drop every Monday at 7 a.m. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.